In a devastating turn of events, an Israeli airstrike on the al-Tabin school in Gaza City on August 10, 2024, resulted in the deaths of over 100 Palestinians and left dozens more injured. The school, which was serving as a shelter for thousands of displaced individuals, was targeted during morning prayers, marking one of the most tragic incidents in the ongoing conflict. The Gaza Civil Defense Agency reported that the attack caused immense casualties, with survivors describing the scene as horrific, with bodies ripped to pieces. Many victims were so disfigured that their identities could not be determined. Eyewitnesses have described this as one of the darkest days they have experienced since the conflict began. This attack has intensified calls for the United States to stop its extensive military support for Israel. Rights advocates and Palestinian leaders are urging the US to cease its arms transfers, arguing that these weapons are fueling the atrocities in Gaza. Reports have confirmed that a US-made GBU-39 small-diameter bomb was used in the strike, further highlighting the direct role of American weaponry in the devastation. US President Joe Biden has faced mounting pressure from various quarters to end military aid to Israel. Despite this, the US has continued to provide significant support, including a recent $3.5 billion package for weapons and military equipment. Critics argue that this support directly contributes to the ongoing suffering and loss of innocent lives in Gaza. Human rights organizations have condemned the use of US-made weapons in violations of international law, underscoring the need for a change in US policy. They emphasize that continued arms transfers exacerbate the humanitarian crisis and undermine efforts to achieve a ceasefire. Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas has called for an end to what he describes as the blind support from the US for Israel. He asserts that US military aid makes America complicit in the violence against Palestinians, including the recent massacre at the al-Tabin school. Advocates for Palestinian rights in the US have also voiced strong objections to the ongoing arms shipments. Sarah Leah Whitson from Democracy for the Arab World now criticized the US administration for what she sees as a pattern of enabling further violence. The Council on American Islamic Relations, CAIR, has demanded immediate cessation of arms transfers and a push for a ceasefire agreement. The attack on the Gaza City school underscores the urgent need for a reassessment of international support for Israel. Many believe that the US must take decisive action to end its military assistance and work towards a meaningful resolution to the crisis, which has already claimed the lives of over 39,700 Palestinians since early October 2023.